everyone, and welcome back to the Scandinavian Getaway with me, GWFM. We're with Club 3, Episode 7, and yeah, there's got quite a bit to get through. Thought I'd jump straight into it, instead of going through like a generic intro, if you like. And basically, it's just a case of two signings have happened. Bad Takoy signed permanently for 2.1k. You've already seen him, he's already played for us this season, and to some degree last season as well, looking at the bottom of that screen there, as you can see it. And then Alexander Ellingsson. He's another player I've got in, just basically mainly for the tutoring, to make it so I can make people balance before I can get to tutor in the better personality traits. So yeah, not really going to be seeing much of him, just there for tutoring's sake. That is basically it. There's nothing else been happening aside from all the results that have been going on. Which last time he joined us, I believe it was for the Strom's Godset game, and it's not been plain sailing ever, like since then. We've had quite a few away games in a row there, starting with Lynn TF. We drew 1-1. Bit of a shite game, if I'm honest with you. Not really much happened, but Pedersen getting a goal from the penalty spot. Then Harstad were next, and we found ourselves 1-0 up against them, and we ended up throwing it away in the second half, 1-1. Then we had a couple of 1-0 wins, thanks to Simonson, basically. Jonas Simonson, away against Bratvad, or Bratvaj. Sounds a little bit better, doesn't it, really? And then Elverum Fotball, they're the low scorers and low conceders, should I say, of the division. So we beat them 1-0. It was always going to be a hard game, but fortunately we did, thanks to Simonson once again with an early goal. Then we had Nybergsson, the team we played first game of the season, and we beat them 3-2. Tighter game than what it should have been, but looking at the top right, you can probably see it was a bit of a topsy-turvy type of game. I was quite happy to win and come out on top, should I say. But then we lost to Skarp Tromsø in a friendly that I just thought I'll just set one up just because it was a 2-week gap or 3-week gap, I can't remember exactly. 15 people came to witness us get defeated, and yeah, it was against like a level 5, I want to say, tier 5 team. Might be wrong. Bayern were next. They were flying high, and we managed to beat them thanks to Roy Simonson with a brace basically in the second half. And Strenheim managed to sneak a 2-2 draw against us. We did go at a 10-men late on, and then they scored straight after, which kind of was a little bit sickening. And the fact that we were 2-0 up in that game as well, it was a bit disappointing. And then last time out, away at Steinke, FK, remember, I think we played them earlier on in the season. And yeah, we lost 1-0 in a very dire game. I think a game of about 2 chances, and that was it. Today, we've got Elverum Fotball. 10th in the league. I'll show you the table now. 10th in the league, there they are. Look. You know, trying to, but you know, it might seem easy, but Steinke just beat us and they were below them. And yeah, it's a case of they're near the relegation slots, but no, not really as close to like mid-table, like, you know, in 7th, Moss, FK occupying that spot, of course. As you can also see, we're actually second, which is a more important like thing to take from this. We've got the game in hand today against Fredrikstad, but today we've got a game against, like I said, Elverum, and you'd expect us to win it, to get back ahead, because it's very disappointing that we are behind Fredrikstad now. I don't want to have to rely on going to playoffs if I can help it. In terms of the actual, you know, the details, Roy Samson's like cutting it up somewhat. You know, it's been top of the table for ages, but his goals have dried up, as have his performances, starting to drop into second place now. Rune Nordheim's been on 7 assists for about what feels like an eternity, and then there's these two guys on 13 apiece. Playing the match, Roy Samuelson still occupying the top spot, but joint. And yeah, there's not really much else really to say, apart from, you know, we just need to get back to the early season form, basically. In terms of job security, we are untouchable. I've kept like occupying like the extra, I don't know if occupying is the right word, but extra coaches and what have you, just to, you know, get us going as well as we can in terms of training. I'll just show you quickly the coaches that I have. These are all the coaches that we've got, including myself, of course. As you can see, the star ratings aren't great, 3-star at best. But if I just quickly go and click on each one of these while I'm talking, you'll see exactly what they're looking like at the right-hand side, above my head. But yeah, I've just been occasionally getting odd coaches just to help out. I think we were lacking in the goalkeeping because I accidentally got rid of my assistant manager last. Well, I didn't accidentally. I purposely got rid of him, but I forgot he's actually good at training goalkeepers. So we didn't have a goalkeeper coach for a while. It was just myself doing it. So yeah, wasn't very good. In terms of the youth coaches, I've seemed to struggle to be able to ask for extra goalkeeping coaches, or not actually goalkeeping, but just coaches in general. Is there a reason for that? Am I doing something wrong? Or is it because I've got to improve the facilities more and I'm only allowed so many coaches? Because if I go to the under-19s coaches, like, that's it. That's all I've got. Is these guys. Which obviously, in terms of the training, there's still everyone else that can get involved, like. But in terms of the actual coaches and what have you, I could do with a bit more. As you can see, it's a little bit threadbare, a bit like as a first team as well, to be fair. But the first team was probably worse off, in fairness. But I'd still like to try and improve the youth side of it, because we have got some good youth coming through. Sort of, you can kind of see here. But it's more the ones that are in here, to be honest with you. The ones with towards the 5-star potential that aren't really getting many games at this moment in time. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We have had quite a few players do quite well. Most notably, probably Roy Simonson here, despite his determination going down. He's showing some rapid improvements at times, and then it seems to go stale for a bit, and then more rapid. And it's exactly what you want. But like Nordheim's been performing very well for us. Rakkionen's been doing all right for us when he's been coming on, and showing some dramatic improvements occasionally as well. So the players are there that are coming through are doing well. So I just like to bolster them a little bit as they're first coming through into the youth scene, if you like, into the youth teams. I'd like to get them doing a little bit better if I can. Finances are pretty good, and it's more to do with the fact that we got to the 4th round of the cup. We got given 150 grand. Otherwise, we'd have been struggling. I had a quick look at all the expenditures and things like that. So if I quickly just go through here, you can kind of see what's going on. But in terms of like for a season, when I looked at the costs in total, basically in terms of wages, that's basically pay for the wages for an entire season, thereabouts. So I'm quite pleased with that extra bonus. I just love to get our attendance up just to try and get the gate receipts in, but it's not seeming to be working. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see. The projection is looking pretty dire, to say the least. Dynamics, as you can see here, everything's going quite rosy, to be fair. We've got Grunvolley and Simonson still as the team leaders, and that's where, you know, Grunvolley's not even playing really, but he's still happy to sort everyone's problems out whenever anyone comes up with us. This guy I've been trying to get rid of, no one wants him. His contract's out, was out of contract in the summer, so he'll be gone. And then we've got nobody upset. Because if I look at the hierarchy, like loads, it takes a week for some reason. There's no one that opposes me. 13 players support me. 15 have no real opinion, but I'm starting to win them all round now because obviously, you know, it was a bit harsh when I first took over, so I'm quite pleased with that. There's a couple of things of note. Both right backs are actually suspended for this game, which is a bit of a pain in the dick. So unfortunately, we're going to have a midfielder P. Brathen playing at right back today. But anyway, let's get into today's lineups. Right, so here we go. We've got the well, they're in the 4-4-1-1. We're playing as traditional 4-2-4 with the attacking wingers. You can't really see who's behind me, but you know it's Brathen already, as you can see there. But yeah, it's just going to be pretty much the same sort of team that's been playing most of the season. A little bit of rotation here and there, but we should be fine today, in my opinion. Let's get into it, boys. Let's kick some ass. This is a poor selection. Let's give the fans something to cheer. No reds, that'll do. And I'm just going to calmly give them a bit of faith. Not amazing, but it's not terrible. Right, it's first highlight, 10 minutes in also, and it looks like it's with Elverum. I had to quickly look at the name because I forgot what the name was. Anyway, go into another highlight straight away anyway. So yeah, Brathen finds Falk. It's forward towards the Hoff. Hoff has been, it's been inconsistent. It's been very, when he's been good, he's been very good, but when he's been shit, he's been very shit. But it looks like a chance for Elverum. Pettersson, and oh no, Skoggy's got other ideas and launches it forward, but it's Lundin clears away. But then Falk first time ball to Arse is good. That's a ball to Simonson, through to other Simonson. He scores. No, he doesn't. Hits the bar. I actually thought it went in. Right, a bit of a weird place to start a highlight, but I'm not complaining because we're on the ball. It's forward towards Simonson. Launches it over the top for the other Simonson. He does somehow get there, puts it over the bar. Bit of a shit effort, really. Right, last highlight before the half, it seems. Is it going to be a chance for them? It's a long punt forward to Pettersson. Now it's Rognarud. Feeds it forward. Pettersson's in behind. Gets a shot away. Brathen just goes, "You shall not pass." Right, so I'm going to say you've been unlucky. We have, to an extent, been unlucky because we hit the bar. I actually thought we'd scored. Turns out we didn't. I looked very foolish. I don't know why I said foolish. Like I was like a Scousher, something like that. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but let's just get second half, shall we? Right, we've got a free kick. I made a few changes. It's a free kick that's gone straight over the bar. Just to let you know that Carr and Berg Pedersen have come on for the Hoff and Berland, and it's not really done much at the moment. Right, I've just said push forward. It's an instant highlight for them from a corner. And it's cleared off the line. I actually thought that was going to be a goal. Come on, boys. We're better than this. Right, highlight. Come on. Come on now, boys. It's hoofed clear. Skoggy heads it away to Brathen, the right back. Falk plays a delightful ball to the arse. Can he play it in? He does. But Pixel is at the bar. Fuck's sake, man. Well, it says it all when your goalkeeper's got 7.3 and is currently the man of the match. Played back to the keeper who hoofs it long, hoists it long. I think it's actually called hoist, so it kind of fitted that English. But anyway, headed away by Hilmarsson. Falk, he's come back from injury as well as Hilmarsson. He was massively missed when he was out. One of the reasons why we struggled a little bit. You might not even know, but he was injured for I think for about 7 weeks. But anyway, Simonson, can he get to that ball? And apparently not. Mernert just like uses his back to get in his way. Ball finds its way to Brathen. Looked like it went out of play, but it didn't. And it's a poor ball. Now it's Ragnarsson. A long ball over the top. And Gulsvik gets away from his man. And then gets a shot away. It's over the bar. All that weight for a shit effort, really. Right, another highlight. I'm going to say push forward. We've hit the bar. And again, although it looks like he was offside. Right, well, another highlight. All of a sudden, yeah, we have still hit the woodwork 3 times looking across. Long ball over the top. Oh, it's a massive defensive error, and Simonson's going to score. This game is shit, and that is exactly why. But I don't care in this instance because it's helped us out. There's been plenty of times when it's shafted us right up the arsehole with no lube or spit or anything to aid the easiness of the ease into the sphincter. I really no idea where I was going with that. But anyway, fantastic stuff. Right, last 30 seconds. We've snatched a win out of nothing, really. If you look across at the chances, I don't think we deserve it at all. But you could argue we've hit the woodwork 3 times, so maybe we do. But the fact that is, until that moment, we didn't create a clear-cut opportunity. But like I say, when luck comes your way, you've got to accept it best way you can. And we are very lucky. I'm not under no illusions that we've won this game by sheer luck. Right, Falk is on it. Is there one last chance before the end of the game? Simonson just to seal it. Oh, is it the... It's in the bus 4 times. 4 times. Definitely. What I gotta do to score a goal territory. But again, you've got to take it when it comes to luck. No illusions whatsoever. Is it going to score after all? No, it's not. But, yeah, it is what it is. A win's a win. Hopefully goal differences will come into it with the fact that we hit the woodwork 4 times. I mean, it's just a joke, is that? Big Princeton, you've got the other way, mate. So, fantastic stuff. Well done, boys. You know what? Keeper... done brilliant there, 7.4. It's very rare I say that about any of my players. And surprisingly, they've got the man of the match on their team, which I find a little bit bizarre. And one of our players was nervous there. I'm not entirely sure why. But that's a great result for us. Back onto top spot. Small matter in the next game of Fredrikstad, the top of the table clash. I'm going to miss out this time. And what I am going to do is, I think... just purely for the fact of doing the 2 videos, I'm going to break this up into 2 videos. So I'm going to come back for the Lynn TF game, and then come back for the last game of the season, I think. So yeah, Lynn TF is the next game to look forward to. Hopefully you can join us for that. And until then, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.